Hi guys, Chef Don from Yo Fresh here with our first episode in a few little video series we're going to call Fresh Cuts. So today we're going to take a few minutes and just talk about some basic tools, our basic knives, what they're used for, how they're used, and some basic things I feel everybody should have in their kitchen to make their cooking experience a little bit easier. So what we have here is a basic set of chef knives. If you would buy them in a store in the block, it's basically the same thing here, just lay it out differently. Again, Santoku knife. This is a knife that has that little bit of relief in there. You'll see. That's kind of like for a cheese or a potato. That way it helps let the food release from the knife. We have our utility knife here, boning knife, either way. Again, really firm edged knife. Not so much like a fillet knife where this is flexible, but this is more of a utility knife. Your serrated knife, or also known as a bread knife. Again, bagels, bread, stuff like that. Our standard chef knife. Another form of Santoku knife, this one's more for vegetables. It's actually bladed on one side and not on the other. And then a standard paring knife. And of course, we need a good peeler. A few little gadgets I like to keep in the kitchen as well is a dough scraper. These are very good for whether you're working, you like to be clean, maybe you're cleaning some meats or vegetables, whatever it may be. You get a little bit of liquid around, you want to be able to scrape the table off, keep your area nice and clean. It's good for a lot of different things. Good. One nice heavy-duty spoon, guys. Again, depending when you're stirring stuff, mixing on the stove, anything, one good heavy spoon. Again, a good spoon. This will come in handy later when we get to our portobello mushrooms. Good way to get the fins out. This is a knife sharpener that I have. Again, I don't like to use this all the time because when you use these knife sharpeners, it actually takes the steel off of the knife, so you're really taking the steel away, so you're making your knife smaller. But again, every once in a while, these are good to use for a nice, good, sharp edge on your knife. And then we know that these always come with our blocks of our knives, our cutting blocks. This is a steel. Again, there's a right way to do this and a wrong way, probably more than one wrong way. But you just want to make sure you have your knife in your hand, hold it by the top there, and it's more of a 45-degree angle back and forth on both sides of the knife. And it's not the fast, it's not the pace of it, it's really the angle and the fact that you're covering the whole blade from tail to tip each time. So right there, you want to make sure you get all the way to the bottom and all the way to the top. So we've talked about our knife set that we have. We make sure we got everything we need knife-wise to chop, cut, and prepare. We've got some spoons. We got a pair of tongs back here. Again, always have to have a nice pair of tongs. Make sure they click. That's how you know they work. Assorted mixing bowls are important. And then we have this meat tenderizer here. We'll show you guys this a little bit later. We break down the pork. This is something I like to have. It definitely makes pork and chicken and some beef dishes a little bit more tender and easily to take a marinade as well.